WeMasterTrade.
Hello everyone, welcome to our interview this week. Hello Fandy, I'm very excited to meet you this payout interview. Could you introduce a bit about yourself, like your name, trading experience, the fund you have traded with, and maybe your favorite symbols?
My name is Fendi Chandra. I'm from Indonesia, but currently I'm living in Malaysia, residency in Malaysia. And my trading experience, I can say it's if you say a real trader, the one that applied some strategy and everything, maybe around 2 or 3 years. Before that, I just simply like a gambling. Yeah, mostly in the earlier of my trading career, I use broker user like maybe you heard about like Agnes. Yes, deposit some money and do, but yeah, I didn't know about platform last earlier my trading about 3 years last 2 3 years, and just after that I heard about platform. The first from that I heard, maybe it's quite familiar too, is there is a tool. I remember the name is My Funded Forex, if I'm not mistaken, MFF, the one that closed down, and the TFF through Funded Forex. So those two, sadly, it's yeah, it's no more already. And after I know about platform, I think it's better to invest a little bit in the platform because you invest like $500, $600, you can get account. Of course, it's a challenge. It's a challenge. Last time it's like there is a challenge, phase one, phase two, but you got 100,000 capital. So for me, it's a big money to trade with a certain rule that we have to accept. And yeah, so that's why I decided I want to focus in the platform, and hopefully this we master trade is quite longer.
All right, thank you for your sharing. So when you start trading, I mean, like you said that you have been involved with the problem for like 2 years, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh. So how did you find out about this?
Actually, there is a friend of mine. He invited me to the Telegram group in the it's an Indonesian group, and I'm not really active in that. There's a I forgot the name. I can see now in my Telegram. It's a prop trader Indonesia. So basically, I joined there just for usually find the discount and everything.
So how long have you been actually trading with us? 1 month or two?
I think last month I registered.
Yeah. Oh, so that's quite impressive. Only like you get like, 1 month to be in this stage. So it's quite impressive.
I registered the instant funding, instant.
All right. Let's move on to your MetaTrade 5 platform. Could you share your MT5 history with me? I will share my screen so, we can review together. There are some specific details that, we would like to take a closer look at.
Yeah, okay. So this is the history. Yeah, I still can access it. So basically, right, what my strategy for this is maybe you heard about the opening range break. So what I did is let me show it in the trading view. This is actually yesterday, but I didn't trade because I just waiting for the payout. And yeah, so basically what I did for almost everything in this trading is I wait for the breakout for the daily opening, the previous day high, previous day low. The wait or the breakout, or will be a rejection in the high or low. So yeah, if the range is very high, probably you can have like 100 or 200 pips when the rejection or continuation. So for example, for this one, right, it's happened yesterday actually. So what I did is I marked for the previous day high, previous day low, simple like that, and I'm waiting what happened. after the first time in the Asia time, usually in my time is around 8 until 9. Usually 8:30 there will be some kind of movement.
Mhm.
It's happened in here, actually in
Mhm.
here, for
Mhm.
example, right? So I once I got the key in the previous day high and previous day low, I just see the price action. As you
I
can see in
see.
here, right, for the example, in the 4 hour time frame, there is engulfing in here. So
Mhm.
I ready to stack a sell. So what did I do? This is already confirmed that my bias is it probably will go down.
I
So what
see.
my bias my bias from this day it will be sell.
Mhm.
And usually I go to 5 minute chart
Mhm.
to find the entry. And the entry is very simple. I just wait the price to get back again to retest this key, the previous day high. So once it retests and there is a very high price action
Market.
again,
Yeah.
similar like the one that in the 4 hour time frame. For
Mhm.
example, like this one, I can see there is a big rejection in here. Then I took sell in here.
I see. So with this technique here, did you learn it from a mentor or did you figure it out by yourself?
No, no. It's actually I learned from YouTube. There is a lot
I
of
see.
strategy. Yeah, a lot
Mhm.
of
Mhm.
strategy in the
Mhm.
YouTube, but maybe the one that I pretty familiar with only this one because it's for me actually it's quite easy. I
Mhm.
did
Mhm.
learn and pay a lot of course like ICT and
Mm.
everything, but it's too complicated for me. So I don't understand how to implement it. So when
I see.
I try this one and I feel like yeah, I think I can do it with this kind of
Technique, right?
thing. And yeah, and
Mhm.
mostly I think the winning rate is about 60%. For this, I keep my journal in here. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, about 63%.
Mhm.
63% win rate, but I have a rule that I need to find one for the risk ratio is 1.2, 1 to 2. So meaning that I risk $500, I need to have win about 1,000. So if you see the history in here, mostly
Mhm.
around the last trade last week in the trade, I mostly try to achieve winning 1,000. Except
I
for this one,
see.
because I took the loss in the morning,
Mhm.
700.
Mhm.
So in the afternoon, I find the similar case. I mean, the
Mhm.
opening break rank and everything, and I try to cope the loss. So that's why I took a little bit uh profit
Profit.
more.
Okay. And do you happen to use any EA or do you prefer to trade manually all the way?
No, it's a manual trade based
Manual
from
trade.
everything from here. Yeah, I don't know how to use
I
it
see.
actually. Okay.
Okay, understood. So I think that wraps up the MetaTrade at 5. And now, yes, I would like to know more about your risk control and your thoughts on our profit consistency and risk consistency rule, which I know is a quite important topic.
Yes, correct. I That is why when the first I trade, I think let me show the calendar in here. This
Mhm.
is the first one. I took the risk 1 to 1. So 5,000 sorry, 500 to 500. My risk and my profit. But I just realized that there is a rule. I try to be consistent, but
Mhm.
saw another rule that you meant in the for ask question.
Mhm.
For my account, I must achieve 6% to
Mhm.
for me to get uh full payout. Full payout meaning the first one is 50% if I'm not mistaken,
Mhm.
and the second
Yeah.
one 75. So that is why
Mhm.
I increase the risk ratio to one to two. And yeah, for me the risk consistency sometimes a little bit uh how to say when I already found the confidence that I this one will be dropped a lot, but it's so it seems that I cannot take that trade because I need to pause the profit only like 1,000 or yeah around
Yeah.
that. Unfortunately, but that is your rule, so I must follow because yeah if I calculate, I mean, the investment that I invest in here is also only $600 to buy the account. So yeah.
Yes. So based on what you have told me, how do you manage your account risk based on your technical analysis?
Like I say, I always limit the risk ratio on 1 to 2. That is the minimum that I need to take a trade. If no, then I don't want to take the trade. And yeah, because you see, right, the risk sorry, the win rate only 63%, but I
Mhm.
still profit around 6,000. And I think this is good performance for me.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is the
Mhm.
important thing. I mean, you can use any strategy, but at least you can manage minimum 1 to 2 risk and reward. You still can win some money.
Yeah, I see. So how is your opinion regarding, the usage of take profit and stop loss? Do you often use them when you're trading with WeMasterTrade?
Oh yeah, yeah, I have to. I don't want to risk. I mean, you got the daily result and everything, the rule and
Mhm,
everything.
mhm,
Even if I
mhm.
use the convenient broker, I will protect meaning the strategy is not working that day. That doesn't mean the strategy will not work last tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Maybe
Yeah.
someday you get a bad day, and yeah,
Mhm, mhm, mhm,
risk
mhm.
stop loss is need. But take profit, probably I just set the very high, but in the middle, if I think it's enough, like yeah, like I said, 1,000 or more or less, then I close it in the middle.
All right. So as we know, take profit and stop loss are crucial for managing the risk of your account, especially when it comes to maintaining consistency in both risk and profit. So let's move on to our final section, trading psychology. Over your years of trading, what methods you have developed, and for this strong trading mindset. Before you mentioned that you do, and also you invested in a mentorship program, and because you have experienced losses. So what habit or practices help you with deal with negativity, and more importantly, avoid to affect your account or making it worse?
Previous day, I only have one issue with me. Until now, I still learning about that. It's
Mhm,
FOMO. It's very hard. I mean, for example, if you can see in here, right, you can see there is a big drop in here.
mhm,
You feel
mhm.
like, oh my God, the price is already down. I have to take it. But it's in the only, I mean, 15 minutes, and then
Yeah.
if you put sell in here, price back in
Mhm,
here, and then you already lost. I think it's how many pips already? Maybe
mhm,
on 100
mhm,
pip
mhm,
retest, and then drop again.
mhm,
Then
mhm.
yeah, it's very FOMO is very toxic for me.
But have you ever managed to overcome those mental hurdles in order to achieve something greater in your trading journey?
Until now, to be honest, sometimes still that one, yes. But I try to eliminate it, and yeah, waiting for me is the best now. Especially if you already got the strategy. Like
Mhm,
here, I need to wait until the price back to the previous day high, then I can sell. Wait until
mhm,
the wait until the price retest again. That
mhm,
the
mhm,
waiting, sometimes you wake up in Malaysian time like plus
mhm.
8. Sometimes the price back during the US time. So yeah, waiting is suck, but it's better.
All right. So, do you have any advice when it comes to trading psychology? I know that all of us at some point struggle with certain mental habits that are hard to shake off. But do you have any tips for beginner traders on how they can manage and improve their trading psychology?
If I can talk to my younger self, the last 3 years, probably I will say it. Try to stick with one strategy and follow the rule. If your strategy that you believe say that you have to wait until price rebound or retest into the supply or demand area, then you have to wait. If the price never reach that area at all, yeah, it's a good for you. Then you don't need to take a trade at all. Don't try to find some reverse trading, like you already know the bias is buy, but suddenly the price is falling, and you try to look up for the sell position. No, it's not working like that. But yeah, you have to follow your own strategy and you follow your on your on your. If you want to test your strategy, do the back test. Do the trading view. See how many how percentage the win rate. Like you see already in my journal, I only have 63% win rate, but I still managed to get some profit.
Yeah, that's really good actually. All right, so I think this will be the last question I ask you. Do you have any feedback or suggestions, for us to improve our support or services in the future?
To be honest, this is the first time, and this is the first time I request a payout too. I don't really have anything. I mean, the rule is okay. At least you don't have any non-use trade rules, so it's a good. Exactly. Yeah, I don't really like the thread in the news too, but it's at least I don't close the thread in the middle. So far, probably what I can think is maybe the payout can be a little faster.
Understood. So if there is nothing else, then this marks the end of our interview. And once again, congratulations. I hope your payout will be processed and sent to you as soon as possible. Have a great day, Mr. Fandy.
Thanks. Bye.
Great. Yes, we will end the interview here. If you find the video interesting, as always, please give us a like. Don't forget to press the subscribe button and, to watch more useful videos. Bye now and see you again in the next video.
WeMasterTrade.